Against my better judgment, we are back in Star Citizen for today. For Tuesday. I thought about... Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still got that cough. Howdy, Raven. Meds were taken, don't worry. They have been taken. Howdy, Ken. Hey, Mother Fig. Hey, Wade. Hey, Fish. Oh, there'll be lots of profit, that's for sure. Hey, Knocks. Oh, Wade, that'd be mighty fine of you. I think we're gonna do actual hauling today instead of trade. I'm sure there'll be a loss of something. Loss of profit, loss of time, loss of rep, loss of sanity. Really thought about doing Ara History Untold today. And I kind of want to, but you know, why not stick with what we know? Oh, Brandon, I won't bail. I'll stick around. I can always test it later. You think I'd abandon you guys just to go do an Evo test? I mean, okay, I would, but not this one. Hey, Moon. Have to excuse me. I had the Rona again about 2 weeks ago. It's still hitting my lungs. Yeah, Shelby, what was that? Also, good to see you, man. How do I leave Orzone again? I never come here. I always do my best to stay away. Hey, Scott, it's been a while. Hey, biker. Hey. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, man. Heck yes. Welcome on in. Thank you, man. Howdy, Temple. Oh, Sinneth. Okay, as far as the gossip goes, sadly, as much as I hate to admit it, he was actually quite... Really? Well, he was more polite than the shuttle bus that I just missed. Although, the encounter was... Oh, God, the encounter was... terrible, but not because of him. Not because of him. Okay, so let me catch you guys up right quick for those who are not in the know.
The next shuttle
hey, Super. Good to see you, buddy. So, for those who do not know, my girlfriend's cousin lives with us,
the shuttle is preparing
and she has had her boyfriend over for the last month to visit. And he's visited before, previously, back in February. Hey, kid. Thank you, kid. Thank you, man. I mean, as far as getting around Pyro, there's not much to know about it. There's not really a lot to it. I mean, shoot, last time I was in Pyro, there was only like 3 planets to go to. Man, Ethan, I wish I could. I wish I could. But anyway, last time he was over, he was a real git. Just making a lot of boastful claims like Scotland invented bacon, and even though he never had a driver's license, he learned military-style driving, whatever that is, and also had very misinformed opinions about the overall wealth and location of Estonia. That one hurt me the most because as an American, we're supposed to be geographically ignorant. And I know a lot of people hear the name Estonia and they think, you know, Balkan, but I assure you it is Baltic, not Balkan. So anyway, he's been here again, and yesterday after stream we all had like a get together at dinner because they leave on Wednesday to go back to Scotland. And anyway, I was really hoping there would be some juicy gossip, or like they would make a butt of themselves. Yeah, Zapper, that's it. Like, realistically, I'm pretty sure the kid is just making wild claims because they haven't really done anything with their lives, so they exaggerate to make themselves sound cooler because they haven't really got to do anything. Exactly, Fish. Like, Estonia is a lovely place. But, like, I feel like a lot of people hear the name Estonia, they hear, like, the IA on the end, they go, oh, that's one of them Balkan countries. Like, no. Baltic. Like, they hear it and they just think of, like, where Dr. Doom lives,
Welcome
you know?
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
It's like, oh, Latveria. It's like, no. Why do I have you? I don't have a peregrine. I specifically don't have a peregrine. Huh. Interesting.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle
Hey,
has been
Stella.
delivered to the following location.
Well, I'm going to attempt to go hauling. It'll let me leave Orison. So anyway, also Rhino, good to see you. You too, Cap. See, Scott, I thought that would be Flintstonia. I hear people behind. Wait, is that you? That looks like you. I don't have a marker for you, but it looks like you. There you go. Hey, one. Oh, Raymond, it's the racing saber. So anyway, we go to dinner, and the dinner is over at the grandparents' house, like the cousin's grandparents' house. And there's a gentleman doing some work on the front door because they've had their screen door stolen. Which, who steals a screen door? Like, what crackhead is out there stealing screen doors? Anyway, so we've got some guy repainting their doorway. And, you know, I don't know about in other countries, but occasionally, like, you hire a contractor or a tradie or whatever, and they do that thing where they speak 1,000,000 miles a minute, and they're going to tell you something, but they preface it with a statement, but then they preface that statement with another statement. Like, they set up a statement 2 or 3 times before they get to the actual statement, but they do it super fast, and they just never stop talking. Kind of like me, but, you know, this is a one-sided audio conversation. Anyway, this guy is speaking 1,000,000 miles a minute, the door is open. There's a loud fan blowing on where he's painted the thing. So he's having to speak over his fan. And then we're having a conversation in the next room over. And we're trying to have conversation. And both conversations are trying to speak over each other and the fan. And since the door's open and it's Arkansas, all these flies are coming in. So the room starts getting filled with flies, and it was a nightmare. It was just... You ever do that thing where you start getting more and more tense and stress? Because there's just so much crosstalk. That's what this was like. Also, Chad, Dragon, good to see you guys. And yeah, like they removed the screen door to install a thing. And some jerkwad snuck by in the middle of the night and stole their screen door, and they had nestled it in the bushes. Well, Death, the actual dinner was pizza, but we were all like trying to keep the flies away since the door was open. And it was oh my god, it was just terrible. Like, the thing is, the Scotsman dude was actually quite polite. They like, as much as I have a bias against them, I have to give credit where credit is due. You know, Will, you're probably right there. When I was in the hospital last, I shared a room with a guy who did like a lot of air conditioning repair and installs for businesses, and he was telling me about the state of like crackhead recycling, you know, catalytic stuff and whatnot. And apparently the easiest way to stop people from stealing that stuff is to spray paint it. That way when the crackhead, you know, opens up an air conditioning unit or whatever to steal the copper, they see that it's spray painted, which means it's tagged, and they try to sell it, they'll get in trouble. Sadly, a little bit more difficult to tag a screen door. Hey, no one? You know, Raymond, I want to look that one up. Hold on. Where was recycling invented? Huh. The internet says Japan. They started recycling paper in the 9th century. Or at least that's the earliest recorded practice. However, that's just like the first thing. Maybe I'll read up on that. You know, Pino, they do not. Or if they do, they don't bring it up. You know, Death, that's a good question. I was at Home Depot the other day to buy an 8-foot slab of foam for setting up my model railroad. So I hope they didn't do that, because, like, I ain't going back. Hey, Katana! Alright. Where are we going to start our hauling cargo empire today? Arkel 1 to Baijini and Tressler. You know, really, I feel like getting out of Junior is the most agonizing thing. There we go. Yeah, Raymond, I'm seeing that Scotland's really got a lockdown on inventions. Come on, I should be able to get the crew L1 from here. There we go. You You guys know what's gonna happen, right? Like, I'm gonna get into model railroading hardcore. I'm gonna start streaming that or making videos on that. Because, even though I have no idea what I'm doing, something tells me that I can put a railroad together faster than CIG can put a game together, which, you know, they're not equal whatsoever. It's just, you know, a fact. Hey, Persuader! I haven't lost my rep. Not yet, anyway. But I am only at, I'm only a junior. And it's a slow slog. You see, Will, there's a few companies making those. And I'm really thinking about doing that. Ooh, Raymond. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that when he goes to get back on the plane. I'll be like, you know, good luck in Ireland. Yeah, Biker, we can make that happen, man. You know, Scott, that's actually my favorite joke in, I want to say it's Hot Shots. The second one, like Hot Shots Part Dukes. Like, he's about to take the train to Hawaii when they're doing the, you know, flashback scene. And the conductor is on the train and he goes, board? And then a guy walks by with a long, like, board and accidentally thwacks the dude in the head. The conductor goes, warned you twice? My favorite joke in that whole movie. Well, Persuader, I had Master in PTU. Sadly, that doesn't transfer over, and since I had that trip that I went on last week, I'm trying to play catch up, but I've just been so put out by the state of trade in this patch that it's made it very difficult to play any extra, you know? Biker, I can fix that. What do you want? I think I'm going to abandon my dream of buying an 890, which means that I'm sitting on extra funds. Hey, Wolf. Well, you know, we actually haven't started it yet. We're actually coming into Crew L1 right now to pick up a load. Cap, I haven't had them work. That's it, Scott. Scott knows what I'm talking about. I mean, Ken, that's fair. Lots of people make very long videos about things they're not familiar with. Some guy came through Little Rock and was talking about walking across the bridge that spans over the Mississippi River, and well, the Mississippi River doesn't go to Little Rock. It does not. It's like, sir, that is the Arkansas River. And pull it back a little bit further.
Landing.
That other freight elevator. Juan, which part? The hauling mission or just Star Citizen in general?
Landing. Engines offline.
Oh, Dragon, it'll be a while, man. I haven't even got the track laid out yet. I've got a plan for my track. And Raymond, what, oh, smoke detector's going off, huh? Oh no, Raymond, they can. There's this thing in America where we take the crappiest, no hope, tiny little towns and name them after a bigger city in the hopes that they'll be like that city. For example, Malta, Texas. I used to drive through there all the time to deliver medicine. And, I'm gonna tell you, that's a depressing little place. Like, they have a Sonic and a gazebo. And when I say a gazebo, I mean, like, the structure. Oh, it is Moon, isn't it? Oh, I need to dust off Truck Simulator. Also really enjoyed Star Trucker. Hey, Sarone. Raven is just low battery or what? I thought I opened those doors. Oh, guess I did. Yeah, Shelby, I mean, if you like being away from, you know, city life and all that. Like, I mean, a lot of Texas, if you want to like that, have that slow country life where it's nice and quiet, aside from people being on, you know, four-wheelers or firing off rifles all day, it's quite nice. That's it, Talos. I'm gonna go eat my Sonic at the gazebo. Hey, Ursa. What did I just put in here? Did I put in... That's something. Okay. Oh, Persuader, it's my favorite ship, man. Okay, so this is gonna be me bragging, Persuader, and I'm sorry. But, did you know this caterpillar, this pirate caterpillar, is actually LTI? Once upon a time, they offered the pirate caterpillar with LTI for a month. Back in, I want to say 2016. Oh, did it, biker? I hope they fix the economy a little bit. Because, like... Man, I love it, but it's like, you need air filters, and for such a common item, they're barely anywhere on the map, you know? Sorry, like, I know it's a brag on my part, and I shouldn't, because it's basically me just saying, look at the money I spent. But yeah, no, I am a sucker for the caterpillar. Wait, what do you have on there? You got titanium in yours? Aluminum. Oh, we don't have to really separate it. They're all going to the same place. But when we get there, let's send them down by type one at a time. Yeah, one. It's always a percussive maintenance. Oh, cat, it's my pride and joy, that and my best in show cat. Because, you know, they came up with the best in show thing before they came up with paint jobs. For some reason. Which I wonder what we're going to get in point 2. If it even drops today. And Stout, that's fair. The C2 is better for loading. You can hold 32 SCU boxes. I mean, for the longest time, it was the superior ship in combat, too. You know, if you were just rocking solo. Death, you still have that? My goodness. How have you resisted using it? Unless you just, I don't know, don't like the caterpillar and the cutlass. Oh, biker, that is so nice to hear. That'll make things a lot easier. Stout, I actually have one. I got it with store credit. I'm just not really using it right now. Like, it is useful. It is. And I might spawn it once I get to wherever it is I'm going. It just, I don't know. It kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, you know? Ah, that's fair, Death. I mean, I like the paints, the original paints. They're very low effort, but I kind of like that about them. But you gotta remember also, I have no sense of taste. I mean, you've seen the things that I like. Oh, Scott, I just don't like such a tractor beam difference being locked behind something that at the moment is pay for. Because, like, you remember when they slowed down tractor beams and everybody complained about their fingers getting tired and whatnot, and tractor beams being very slow, and immediately after slowing them down we get an instant placement vehicle, the Atlas. You know, you basically click once, picks it up, click again, it sets it back down. Now, for exact placement, I would still use the max lift, but it just didn't really sit right with me. And while it will be available to purchase in-game, hopefully very soon, it just feels kind of, I don't know, it just feels kind of scuzzy to me. So, while it is a useful thing, I just kind of feel dirty using it, you know? Like, if it wasn't 40 bucks, like if it was 15, 20, I'd be okay with it. But $40, that's Helldivers, you know? That's, No Man's Sky. Yeah, see, Grass, that's a good thing, too. Like, it's an excellent LTI token. So, you know, if you need an LTI token, go for it. I just... It's the type of tractor beam being locked behind a paywall that I don't like. And I know the paywall is time limited. You don't have to buy it. You're not forced to buy it. But for everybody who doesn't have a Logitech mouse, having their finger get tired of tractor beaming constantly, they really... And why are you obstructed? I mean, Cyril, that is also true in one way or another. Like, would I have complained nearly as much if it was $15 to $25? Nah. Nah. But I just didn't like what they did with it, you know? Yeah, that is a lot of tacos. Like, that is before... Oh, I did it again. Before taxes, that's almost 4 quesadillas. Yeah, you see, Apollo, I would have the Atlas live in my Caterpillar, but unfortunately, the Atlas is just a little bit too tall to fit anywhere except the cargo modules, and unfortunately, once you fill those up, there's almost no space for the Atlas. Yeah, you know, $40, like, you can buy an Aurora ES for $20, $25. Oh, really, Katana? While you're in Austin, I hope it's still there, because it's been a few years. But just north of Austin, like in the North Austin area, there's this little Asian fusion restaurant called the Fat Dragon. Man, I hope it's still there. There's also a combination toy store D&D place, if you like D&D, called Toy Joy. Hey, Algrid. If you're talking about the coin, like it's a pirate coin, the code's all over the internet too. If you don't want to have to, like, you know, put the work in. I mean, Siro, that's fair. Like, that's the thing. CIG has never... They've never... What's the word I'm looking for? They've never been quiet about it. Like, they've always been open and honest that they're going to sell stuff, you know? I mean, I don't know why I get surprised. We got a picture of a handlebar for Christmas, you know? That should have cemented it for me right there. Yeah, Raven, there's a pirate challenge coin. If you type in, if you can guess the code. I don't even know if it's still going.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Ooh. Katana's at downtown. So if you enjoy drinking, 6th Street is the place to go. Although I wouldn't drive there. I would definitely either get a ride or walk there because traffic is going to be a pain. There's also Rainy Street. Rainy Street's fun. It's a little bit easier to get in and out of too. Was it Algren? Okay, yeah, you could probably still put the code in. Oh, by the lake. Okay. Actually, Kitana, it's a little bit of a drive, but you should actually maybe email CIG and see if you can get a tour of the office. Their office is in Bee Cave, which is technically the Austin area, but still like a half-hour drive. But you should see if you can get a tour there, if they still do them. Like, I don't know if they still do them, but, you know, it's worth a try. And Scott, that is also true. Like, I know we've given them a crap ton of money, but we've given them a crap ton of money over the course of, you know, 12 years. And you know, it's not like they've sat on, what are they up to now? 700 million? It's not like they've sat on that same amount for 12 years. You know, they've had to buy things, hire people, spend money on doors. Yeah, Seneth, I'm in junior right now. Oh no, what's going on? No. 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 Well, there goes my rep. Yeah, Death, I'm hoping we can recover. Oh, thank you, Algren. Yes. You know, there's a Waffle House song that compares a breakup to eggs. And it's called Over Easy. And sometimes I wish my relationship with Star Citizen could be like that. Yeah, Fred, I'm hoping it'll let me respond back in my ship. Wait, Raymond, really? Did I miss someone's birthday? Did Did I miss a birthday? Also, nobody, it's good to see you. The lungs are still a little bit crappy. Whose birthday did I... It's Taryn's birthday. Oh my goodness. Yes, Taryn. It's Taryn's birthday. Oh yeah, Death. You know we gotta. I mean, Mobutu, that would save me a lot of time. Problem is that Walmart's got to be 24 hours. Ain't no Waffle House out here that's not 24 hours. Oh, yeah. Thank you, kid. Thank you, kid. Thank you, man. And I would gladly... Oh my god, we're back. Alright, we're so back. I would gladly take some Waffle House right about now. Well, Taryn, we're back in. And Taryn's got a birthday today. So I want everybody to wish Taryn a happy birthday. Taryn, how old are you now? You don't have to tell us. But just curious, you know. How many candles are going on that birthday cake? Howdy, Lonix. Oh, you're good. You haven't missed much. So you guys know what we have to do. If you know the words, sing along. Or, you know, if you don't want to hear them, now is your time to, This is interesting. What the crap is all this?
Shield system is hit.
Hey, Wade! You, okay. Head to Terra. You got it, buddy. Wow, that don't do much these days, does it?
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Blockade runner, I got a mission here! Darren, you'll have to give me just a second. Your song has been delayed by hostile forces.
Congratulations.
Nice. Get Andy Kibble there. If we can, or I guess I could try to go for the landing. Tell you what, Taryn. You mind a song under fire? Because I'll sing it. I'll just be under slight duress. All these missile spammers. I swear.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
All right. Wait, I'm rolling as fast as I can.
Contact.
Yeah, I gotta redo some of my keybinds. Because when I copy-pasted things over from last PTU, it erased a lot of the keybinds that I had set up for disabling G-Save. Which has been an issue. Which, I mean, it's the Caterpillar. Not exactly like it flies at non-G-Safe speeds anyway.
Is hit. 'Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Is hit. 'Congratulations. 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 Target is Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
All right, Taryn. Let's do this, buddy. I think we're covered enough. It's your happy 54th. So without further ado, happy birthday to you.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Taryn. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Taryn. Pretend these exploding ships are fireworks celebrating your birthday. I hope it's a lovely, lovely 54th.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Shield system is hit.
Let's see. Wade, what are you on? Are you on this gentleman? I guess these rhinos aren't so bad. They just take forever to really knock something over. Oh man, cake sounds so good. Darren, you are welcome, buddy. Now the problem is, I'm a little bit lost. See, that's Lorville. Wade, thanks for punching them all out for me.
Contact.
Again? Ah, there's the station. Welcome back, Death. AJ, I forgot Blockade Runner was a thing. They're still coming. Can I land? Will they let me land at the station while we're under fire? All right, we're gonna go for the station. I ain't here to do the UEE's dirty work.
Contact.
Yeah, Scott, that tracks really well, doesn't it?
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
Put this puppy in a hangar.
Contact. Shield system is hit.
All right, wait, I'm gonna swing this. You can get a few shots off while we're landing. And this way we can come out swinging as we leave. Right.
Landing complete.
Ooh, squirrel surgery, huh? I hope it goes boring. They let me. Come on. Come on. Oh, still neck surgery. That can be intense, man. I hope it goes very boring. As all surgeries should. Dragnos, good to see ya. Come on. Why is that taking so long?
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved, civilians are advised to avoid engaging in space travel. If not possible, use extreme caution when leaving the station.
Hey, DG! Oh, come on. Whatever. I'll just send it down and bring it back up once we finish with these boxes. You know, Persuader, I was thinking about it, but I'm just gonna leave the area. Unless there's other jobs around here that are worthwhile. You know what? Whatever. Every dollar counts. Did you guys know that $1 million is made up of 1,000,000 $1 bills? Oh, not much, DG. Just getting accosted by these blockade runner NPCs. Well, Lathamir, yesterday on the stream, or the stream title was hauling because trade was bad. However, all I did yesterday was trade. I didn't do a single hauling mission. Everything I did yesterday was trade, so it was a dirty lie. I didn't do any actual hauling contracts yesterday.
Use extreme caution when leaving the station.
I mean, Mabutu, that's fair. That's fair. Scrooge McDuck had it going on. Did they ever explain why he was, like, Scottish? Did they release a hotfix for the elevator? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Aluminum. Doing aluminum. Gosh, I don't think they did. But I could be wrong. I didn't see any sort of update. Oh, Dragnos, I do want to play that. The orcs are my favorite thing in Warhammer. I like playing as them in, I think it's, what is it, Dawn of War 2? There's that one expansion. There's like the entire orc campaign with Mr. Nailbrain.
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved, civilians are advised to avoid
Forget the name of like the main big bad orc.
use extreme
But I found him to be quite amenable and very easy to listen to. You know, Pixelated, you might be onto something there. You just might be onto something there. Like, yeah, I know there was a launcher update. I don't know if we had anything else. Exactly, Squirrel. He just wanted that lady's hat, and she was like, no. But he got his hat. By golly, he got his hat. I just also like that orcs are like the most powerful psychers in the world of Warhammer. Like, they're basically like, if orcs knew that they had psychic powers, they wouldn't have psychic powers. Because their entire thing runs on belief. They just don't know it. So, like, if they run out of gas, and one of the orcs says they filled it up before they left, and all the orcs believe them, then they have gas. That's why purple orcs are the sneakiest, because you've never seen a purple orc. So, since you've never seen a purple orc, that makes them stealthy. But if they knew that, it wouldn't work. So, like, if you think about it, the psychic abilities of orcs is basically ran on the same thing as Parappa the Rapper. They just gotta believe. Yeah, exactly. You know, red goes faster. I also really enjoy, like, listening to the cutscenes where some space marine has to pronounce the name of an orc. Because it's always like, we're facing an orc war boss, Repa Stompa. It's like, ah, he even got the AH in there. He somehow space marine pronounced the AH. Thank you, Wade. Raymond, I think it was mostly just bug fixes, the launcher.
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved.
Let me off, let me off, let me off. There we go.
Avoid engaging in space.
All right.
If not possible, use extreme caution when leaving the station.
How far did that push me up? Huh. Not too bad, actually. Let's see, what else can we get? I just want to get out of Junior. Arcurious, I don't know, man. I went to that rocket museum in Huntsville, Alabama last week. And I learned something. I don't belong in space. Like, I climbed in a bunch of those exhibits and I don't have what it takes. I don't have what it takes at all. And Scott, it does. It does need competition. I'll afford a Seraph.
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved.
AJ had larger contracts, but I just find them easier to do.
If not possible, use extreme caution when leaving
Ah,
the station.
Everest to buy Genie. We can do that. I don't know, Christian. I don't know. Wait, Hertz, you can see that? Matt, I passed through your neighborhood then. Didn't even know it. I mean, to be fair, that's a huge rocket. That is a big rocket. Don't need the shoot gun. Arcurious, I would fly a cutter. Because I could put that in my garage. Well, I couldn't because, you know, ships and Star Citizen be big, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I know it just came out today, but any of you guys got to play Ara History Untold yet? Like I said, it just came out today, but been excited for it for a long time now. And I thought about streaming it, but I don't know about you guys, but it's hard for me to watch a 4X game. It's like NASCAR. I know it's intense, but I have to play it. Because if I'm just watching it, it's going to be boring, or I'm going to backseat game. Scott, I think so, but it's going to be kind of hard. Hey, Exodore! Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How you going?
Until the current threat in this sector has been resolved.
At Arturius, that's fair. I might stream it later.
If not possible, use extreme.
Because, like, I kind of get soured on Civ 6. And, I really like their take on things with this game. Because the whole point is that it's history untold. So, like, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna play best Korea or, you know, England or whatever. No, like, you choose a leader. And, you know, the leader isn't always, like, an actual historical leader. It might just be a famous person from a particular country. Like, they got an Australian dude who was a pathologist and did a lot of work on, you know, curing diseases and stuff. He was never a government official, but he was still famous, you know? Like, he was a leader in his field. And, I like that idea. Like, I know it's mostly just flavor, but... Oh, really, X? That gives me a warm, buttery feeling. You know, I played a lot of Beyond Earth. And then, for some reason, I never went back to it. I'm trying to remember why.
Civilians are advised to avoid engaging in space travel. If not possible, use extreme caution.
I'll put this little guy up here. All right. The words of Arnold, it's turbo time. Oh, Biker, I might stream it later tonight. I don't know. It's a tentative. Because sometimes with a lot of 4X games, I just want to muck about. Got it, Raymond. We'll be here. Yeah, I'm curious. Civilization has a real bad history with that.
Engines online.
You know, I have not made a mill from this yet. In fact, actually, I'm down about 2 million from attempting to trade because auto-loading is not working. We have this bug. Well, it says we got repairs, so why not? So let's go with it. Full power to shields. Ow, Axidor, I actually have one. I'm doing the silly thing where I have one and I'm not using it. Does that sound dumb? Like, I know it's dumb.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, bags. Like, I bought... The first load is when I discovered it. The second load is when I tested it. But yeah, no. It was refusing to load. Alright. We're gonna put some speed on. And then try to jump out of here. I don't want to go to OM1. Give me...
Shield system is hit. Contact.
It's dumb that you can't launch flares in nav mode. Like, if someone can jump out of my ship, then I should be able to launch a flare. Like, sorry, but that's So it is. 7%. Well, I would like to be 7% smarter. Yeah, Exodor, that is true. I've got a C2. It sits in dust. Because I like to fly my cat. I am a walking hypocrite. Hypocrisy. I have ways of doing things easier. Don't use them and then complain about things being the way they are. Hey, Gutierrez, how's it going, man? You nervous in the service? Oh, the Halsey. Actually, Death, I would do that too. Like, if I could hire, like, a crew member to just chuck flares out of the side of the Caterpillar. Wait, Scott. Hold up, Scott. Where was this tease? Was this just now? You know, Exodora, I just wish I could hit notes like Frank Sinatra. He was precise. I hit notes like a B-17, you know, just carpet bombing the whole area around it. Ooh, really, Scott? Maybe that'll be in point 2. Maybe we'll get a surprise release. Oh, thank you, Exodor. I'd like to do a bit of announcing and whatnot. I just have to get off my lazy butt and actually, you know, pursue it. Plus, like, you gotta use a Caterpillar. It's just such an iconic ship. Well, Apollo, I think you can actually hand load the bee, right? Like, it can land, it can actually touch down and load, so it actually works with the regular system. Seven new ships by IA. My God. Let's see, that's going to be the Zeus CL. Which, I'm not a fan of the Zeus's name. But I've just always had this weird dislike
Quantum drive is now off.
for things that are called, like, Zeus without really being associated with Zeus, because, like, I feel like everything always gets named Zeus because it's supposed to be powerful or what have you, but it's like, I don't know if everybody knows, like, they're Greek gods, but Zeus was kind of an idiot, you know, like, unless your thing throws lightning and thunder everywhere. Welcome back, Raymond. Yeah, see, Exo, like, the constellations are just nice. Like, it's that nice, like, cozy big ship. Like, you've got just enough space to split up, but it's large enough to feel like a big ship. You know, Cap, my dad was a bit of a... He did sleep around a lot. There was at least one illegitimate child. And he did have temper issues. Oh my god.
Thank you, and please visit again.
See, that's it, Mabutu. That's it. Right there. I mean, I don't know if he suffered from hubris. He didn't seem like he did a lot of suffering. You guys remember that, like, TOS episode of Star Trek where they meet Zeus? Like, he's just chilling on a planet, wants to keep everybody there. I saw part of that the other day. I should have continued with it, but... Alright. You know, if I angle this, it should be a little bit easier to load and unload. What am I doing? Not yet, Death. I am deep, deep in Season 5 of Voyager. I thought I hit that open button. Doodle. Now, Mabutu, I do want to see that. What is this? What is the show where he's portraying Zeus? I heard about that. Yeah, see, Scott, I feel the same way. Like, it's always like, you know, the Lazarus Project, which, I mean, I guess it's not really... Okay, you know what? That one's not the same. That's, I guess it's more biblical than anything else. Like the Daedalus Project, if I'm saying his name correctly. Which, incidentally, was the name of the project to build the Misk Razor in Star Citizen. Little tidbit for you there. Little fact. Little factoid. Because, like, it's always, like, the same three, like, Greek names for code names or projects or ships. Like, there's nobody ever running around, you know, named, like, I don't know, Bidippides. Like, you know, it's ever, like, Project... I don't know, Project, Now I'm showing my lack of Greek knowledge here, aren't I? Oh, the show is called Chaos. All right, thank you. Hey, serious? Yeah, I'm back from our trip. Yeah, Persephone. There's never like Project Persephone or I don't know, codename Aphrodite or whatever. It's always like Daedalus Project or the Zeus or, you know, you never see like, I don't know, Project Hermes. Which, I mean, I guess you could go with the Mercury. If we're gonna go Roman over Greek. Yeah, Scott, like give me something else. Like give me a Nancy. You know, that's a fun guy. Exactly, Zom. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at all these cool names that we could be using for things. But no, it's always Poseidon and stuff like that. Come on. Come on. Come on out. Oh. Yeah, like there was some Morrigan in there. It's the only Morrigan that I can think of as far as like representation is that one succubus lady from Darkstalkers. Which admittedly it was a fun fighting game. Oh, guy. Well, it's working. We had one CTD, but we recovered. Oh, I'll put the tiny ones over here. Which was, thank goodness. You know what? I'll leave that one for Wade. Yeah, no, the Drake Cthulhu. Chris Roberts would have to have a funeral because he would have drowned in money. Hey, Blam, it's working. That's the best I can say for it, is it's working. You know, Gutierrez, I feel like that should be a movie. You guys remember when they made a movie out of Battleship? And instead of being about battleships, it was like an alien invasion. And the only way they could stop it was with battleships. Those were fun times. Oh yeah, Raven. I just mean like this interpretation. Like it was like her name was Morrigan. Like literally the only character I can think of that is named Morrigan is from Darkstalkers. I just like sorry, my point was that like, you know, there should be more things named after things that aren't like Greek gods and whatnot. All right, I think that's everything. Loaded up there. Speaking of cheesy movies. All right, so when I went to go see Transformers 1, which, again, I highly recommend. Please, please go see it. Best Transformers movie made so far. There was a trailer for a movie called Red 1. Where, what's his name? The guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, what is his name? Anyway, he plays Santa Claus, and he goes missing. He's kidnapped. And Chris Evans, you know, Captain America, The Rock, and a CGI tactical polar bear have to team up to go save Santa. And they have to fight snowmen who throw snowflake ninja stars. And I cannot wait for that. Like, we are so back. We are so back in making cheesy movies. Like, I miss those cheesy 90s, early 2000s movies. Everything got so gritty and realistic for so long, and that's so boring. Oh, it's so boring. But now we're back. Like, Violent Night came out a couple of years ago, and people loved that. People loved Violent Night. Violent Night was one of the most fun Christmas movies I've ever seen, and it's just Santa John Wicking people. And movie execs finally realized that that's what the people want. We want fun, cheesy movies that aren't grounded in gritty realism. So even though I know it's going to be a trash movie, I am so excited for Red 1. Oh. Sorry, I know that was a little bit of a rant there, but man, I am. Yeah, exactly, AJ. Let him be a jerk. Like, I'm kind of glad that he got to lean into that in the last Deadpool movie. And Guy, you're welcome to come along. Biggs, it's good to see you, buddy. Got a little bit of a cough still, but I'm doing all right. Oh, wait, that's a rookie rank. You know what? Whatever. We'll do it. Wait, hold on. Whatever, we'll do it. We're here. Yeah, he was excellent in Scott Pilgrim. God, I keep forgetting he was in that. He played the vegan, didn't he? With the psychic powers. And Arcturus, we can go back to bat-shaped throwing objects. In fact, original Batman, the Michael Keaton one, is coming back to theaters. Let me see when that is. Oh, it came and went. It already came. That was on the 21st. Whoopsie doodle. I guess I bunged that one up, didn't I? Actually, what's in theaters tonight? Maybe I should go see Transformers again. Man, seriously though, Transformers 1 was, without a doubt, probably the best Transformers movie made. Like, I am serious. As far as like telling a story goes, and having a cohesive plot. Cap, I am, because ever since I was a kid, I have loved Transformers. And I'll tell you, Cap, except for the 1986 movie, we haven't really had a lot of good Transformers movies, you know? Like, Michael Bay can make a blockbuster that earns money, but plot and dialogue wise, you might as well be watching a badly translated foreign film, because nothing is cohesive, nothing matches with what they're saying. Yeah, Scott, it's CGI, takes place on Cybertron, there are no humans to get in the way, and it is the origin story. It explains how the Autobots and Decepticons got started. But yeah, Megs, like, she was nice to look at, but like, okay, plot-wise, did she add anything? Like, I want a story. When my big robots punch each other, I want to know why. AJ, pretty much, like, it is a like, it throws out all the live action movies, and it's pretty much an origin story for like its own continuity, but it does an amazing job in doing so. Yeah, Saron? I mean, admittedly, it was ridiculously fun to watch Optimus Prime monologue while Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox made out on top of Bumblebee. But was there a plot? What was there really a plot? You know, while Linkin Park played in the background. Can't forget that part. That's the most important part. Phaedrus, how's it going today, man? That's going to Riker. I don't want to go down to Riker, though. Yeesh. I might not have a choice. Just give the same rep no matter what, don't they? You know what? Whatever. We'll just take that and come back to Baijini. So we'll go drop this stuff off, hop to Crew L4. Nox, let me send you an invite. You know, Phaedrus, I also heard that. Didn't they write him off? Didn't they say he just died in the war? In Indiana Jones? Yeah, exactly, Persuader. Like, they bring in big bucks for summer blockbusters. But I want a cohesive plot. Hey, droid. And Scott, I get that. Like, I know they put it, you know, as a showable stat because it's a game. Because I can't exactly go up to my boss and be like, hey, boss, how do you feel about me right now? It's like, well, if it was a scale of 4 bars, you'd have 3 bars right now working towards the 4th. Come on.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
You are clear to launch.
Exactly, Scott. I mean, heck, they didn't even have a title. Like, Keanu Reeves just kept getting interviewed saying he was doing this movie. He played a guy named John Wick, so he just kept calling it the John Wick movie, and they went, you know what, screw it. Let's just go with that. That's free advertising.
Landing gear.
We don't have to come up with anything. We'll just call it John Wick, and it turns out it worked.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum drive is now on.
Was it Mobutu? Oh, Death Hunter, no. Where did you set your spawn at? I know a lot of people have been having issues with New Babbage. I don't know if it would work, but if you could do like a character repair or reset and then choose a new starting place, that may help.
Quantum drive is now quantum drive is now off.
I mean, Droid, it's definitely still an issue that they have yet to fix. And Death, I don't know how long it'll be in Evo, but there is a patch hitting Evocati soon, the 0.2. And hopefully it'll either fix the New Babbage issues, or at the very least let you choose another start point. Christian, does it not? Oh my god. Oh, I haven't had to use it in a while, but that's half the point, is just letting you set. Come on, CIG. Alright, next, and we're gonna unload this and head to Crew L4. Probably beat us there since, for whatever reason, my hangar is on the opposite side. Well, Death, I'm, sorry, I'll go with Death Hunter. I'll say the full name. Sorry, Death Factor. I'm a little biased, but ArcCorp always works for me.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines.
Exactly, Scott. ArcCorp, best corp. Honestly, AJ, I can't even really blame him. Like, should it be used for that? No, but the inventory system is so, that's a real gun, messed up that it makes sense. It makes a little bit of sense. I mean, Scott, you're right. And Noodles. Remember Noodles? I mean, we've had Big Benny's for forever. I mean, heck, I've got a Big Benny's machine on my account. Oh, nobody. That's appreciated. But Scott's right. We need in-game pizza. And in-game noodles. And in-game... I just want that noodle place to work, really. Like, there's a place that plays that, like, funky, like, Asian beat down at the food court in Star Citizen. I do remember that. Like, you could die there. Scott, I hate that you're probably right about that. Like, not even being facetious. Alright, we'll send this down, get out of here, head to Crew L4. Yeah, you guys remember when they did that whole April Fools with the food truck Reliant? Human? Oh, there was a human. Yeah, serious. I saw it. It was fun. Like, I don't know if it was as good as, like, the first one, but it was still great fun. The cameos. Really? Well, I don't want to spoil it. But I got a soft spot for the cameos in the movie. I was just glad to see them out and about again. You know, Raymond, that's an excellent question. Probably never. But by golly, we can dream.
Engines online.
Yeah, Raymond, that's why I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to spoil it. Terry, not yet. But they haven't added engineering yet. Like, we got shot up a little bit coming into Everest, and I did a repair there, but as far as, like, individual component repair, they haven't really added that part yet. Which is a little sad. But, you know. It's a-coming. Yeah, Raymond, I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan. How offset the camera is. Yeah, Terry, you're good. Like, it's coming. It should be out this year. Keyword there being should. Alright. On our way to Crew L4. You know, Arcturus, that would be nice. Just like a nice little diner. Although trusting other people long enough to actually eat at your ship diner, that's another thing, you know? Like, so much of Star Citizen, and really just online games in general, you pretty much have to subscribe to the whole Dark Forest theory just to survive. Because that's what everybody else is doing, and you can try to be kind and not do that. But man, oh man, is it difficult. The Axidor? I mean, that's fair. I just, you know, sometimes you pop down to a salvage yard or picker's field and someone else is there and it's like, man, I don't want to shoot him, but they might shoot me, so to be safe, I should shoot that guy. And they're thinking the same thing. And then they shoot you because they do to you what you were going to do to them. And then you get ticked off at them, even though you do the exact same thing. And yeah, you know, it's a vicious thing. Yeah, Raymond. You certainly can. FPS is currently about 46, 45. Server FPS around 14. And yeah, Wade, I hate how the prompt buttons just do not work. The caterpillar needs so much work. Exactly, Migs. Like the Han Solo approach, the Cassian Andor approach. You want to talk about a guy who will not ask questions and just immediately shoot? Cassian Andor will. You know, people always talk about like Han versus Greedo when it comes to shooting first, but I don't know if you guys remember in episode 5 when they're at Bespin and they're all walked in together and the door opens, and the absolute moment that Han Solo sees Vader, who he has never even really met. In fact, I don't even think he's ever even seen Vader. Because Han, like in episode 4, Han is already running to his ship and on board when the whole Obi-Wan Vader fight goes down. So he's never even met this dude, and he immediately just opens fire. He's like, holy crap, that's a guy in like an all black outfit and a cape. I know he's bad news, blam, blam, blam. Zenith, I think it is, but I've been sharing the last mission, so it hasn't exactly gone up a lot. Why are my doors not opening? There we go. Yeah, exactly, Wade. Like, Andor doesn't even ask questions. He just shoots. I mean, nobody, that could be a thing. People have talked about the the stuff that they could sell off for this game. Guy, if you're still here at Crew L4, we have landed. I think we're in party, right? Yeah. Here, let me share this contract. We won't get a whole lot of rep, but, you know, you'll get something. Yeah, see, right, but that's another thing, too. A lot of people try to do the whole, you know, oh, they don't have a gun, you know, we won't shoot them. Which is very difficult, because in Star Citizen, just about everybody carries a gun. Exactly, Scott. They are. They're smart in their own idiot ways. Because, like, Han... Poor thing about Han's kind of like a D&D player. He's got all the right stats, but no luck. Dude has never rolled above a 4 in his life. Yeah, but Butu, he didn't do that until after the dinner party. Like, he shot at Vader before Vader cut off a ham. Like, Han saw a dude basically being a goth stormtrooper and was like, oh no, a goth on my friend's station, and then just shot him. I mean, like, yeah, he gets away, but it's like the DM basically like, okay. Because, like, every single time he tries to get away from the Imperials, his ship breaks down, or somebody follows him, or he gets flushed down the garbage, or, you know, he gets thrown in jail with a Wookiee, and... like, he survives, but, like... he's doing the more interesting survival. Not because he's rolling well, but because he's rolling so bad, it just makes it interesting to watch how far it's going to go. Like, the dude is drowning from the rain cloud, putting out the house fire that he's in. Now, he was a soldier. He was. But, like, Vader wasn't even really advertised. Like... I mean, shoot, if you watch 4 and 5, there's all those times that Vader's parading around and everyone else around him is like, who is this yokel? Like, why is there a weird religious wizard hanging out with us? Like, we're trying to do real work, and, like, this, like, Black Sabbath wannabe is, like, pantomiming, choking people over a Skype call. Who is this man? Palps. Yeah, exactly, Chad. Like, no one's ever like, oh, let me tell you the story where everything went right. The best stories are when everything goes wrong, which works out well for Han Solo. Hey, DPT. And Wade, you're right. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I love the Solo movie. Like, my only real critique is that everything cool that happened to Han Solo basically happened over a weekend. But, like, sometimes that's just how it goes. Like, sometimes a bunch of things just hit back to back, and you just stretch it out a little bit to make it part of your story. Because, like, you go back and you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, and everyone's always like, oh my goodness, Jack Sparrow survived all this, and it turns out he survived it by getting drunk over a weekend on an island with booze. And somehow that makes it more interesting, you know? Mabutu, did he see Vader kill Obi-Wan? I thought he was running to the ship. It's been a minute since I've seen 4. I need to go see it again. Now, AJ, that's fair. Like, they could have expanded that into several movies, and I would have been good with that. I mean, wait, that is true. Think of like how many people who used to be in like high school football who reminisce over like that one time they blocked a kick or scored the final touchdown, like that one thing that was a cornerstone. So that, I feel like that doesn't work out for Han Solo, you know, like he did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Yeah, that's it, Exodore. Got that King of the Hill thing. Alright, guys on board. Wade's on board. Serious, I've seen a little bit. Not the whole thing. It's on my list, but unfortunately my list is like 100+ long. So it's gonna be a minute before I catch up to everything else. Especially because I keep going back to watch things like Wellington Paranormal. Man, I do enjoy Wellington Paranormal. Hey, Montana. Not much. Doing hauling since trading is dead. You know, Montana, that is a good question. What are we hauling? I mean, no, Raymond, he went through a bunch of stuff, but like in the first movie, they talk about like Jack being marooned on an island left for dead. And it turns out the island was like a drop-off point for rum runners. So he basically got drunk for 3 days and then hopped a ride with some smugglers. So the big famous whole, like, you know, being left for dead on an uncharted island that no one ever goes to was just him partying and being picked up 3 days later. Tungsten, we're hauling tungsten. That's what we got.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
All right. Oh, still gotta add an orbital. Oh. It's not like I've got money invested in this. And who would be hanging out in OM2? Come on, there we go. And with the rep split, not exactly moving the needle very far.
Landing gear down.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Not exactly making a lot of cash either. What is a Valkyrie doing out here? Why can't I target it? Correct. Can't even scan it. Pop it open, see if there's anything inside. No cargo. Alright then.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Landing complete.
The heck you have?
Engines offline.
Raymond, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be very short. I think it'll include a spaceship and some very small patch things. Oh, that was weird. Oh, yeah, Montana. I hate how quickly the warehouse fills up because so many people basically are now starting the game with a full inventory, and it messes so many things up. They need to give you the ability to either delete things or massively increase the size of a warehouse. Ah, Raymond, that is fair. Maybe this one will actually have, I don't know, commodity changes to make things worthwhile. Yeah, nobody. I'm in Ivacati. I've been in Ivacati since 3.6.2. You know, Zum, back in the day, the Caterpillar originally had a Kovalek skin. Like, it was the default skin. I don't know why I'm organizing these. They don't need to be organized or all... What's the word? Yeah, Montana? It's not bad. It gets frustrating because a lot of the times you'll report something and nothing gets done about it. And people say things like, this got past Ivacati, and you're like, oh, don't worry. We were ignored too. All right. But you just validated everything right there. You literally, I was presented with no error. Everything shows correct. There we go. What did that put us at with a three-way split? I don't even know if that moved. Oh. All right. I probably got time for one more. What can we get? That won't work. That's a rookie. We could go pick up some stems. Oh yeah, Montana. I do need to do that. I feel like there's multiples of these. We might just try to do more than one. See if we can get another junior going from here to yeah. Yeah. Maybe one more. One more. Do a triple. Well, we might actually just be doing 2. Darn. Oh well, that's fine. Raymond, I guess we're gonna stop with double. Scott Jr. is better, although not by much. Oh yeah, Raymond, you can definitely lose Ivacati. Toss this out so you can load it up since we've got the invisible wall. It's supposed to go like what? Rookie, junior, member, experienced, senior, master, which is still a little confusing. Whoops, my bad. All right. Yeah, Scott, you want to nerf more? I think it's supposed to be, actually. They announced something about adjusting how it works, where you need multiple people to move like a 32 SCU box. I've got to fix these invisible walls. Alright, these are going to go in modules 3 and 4 up front. Oh no, 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 no. Let's keep those separated. That way we're not mixing them up and getting them duped. Because I don't want it doing that thing where it dupes cargo in my my elevator. There we go. I wouldn't normally care. I just want to sort all of it. All right, let me toss more boxes out. Hey, Silas. Ooh. I might have to take a nappy nap. I was up late, a lot later than I should have been last night. Playing more Railroader, which I really enjoy Railroader. Such a fun game, such an excellent game. Right. What is the messed up one? Is it this? That's 10. Okay, so silicon rides up back. Ouch. Here, we should... No. Happened. I the one messing everything up. What's going on here? You know, I could have swore they said they fixed this in a previous patch. Hey, Kai. Now we'll see if it'll grid over here, and if it will, it rides. And now we're getting desync. Hey, Star, you're good, man. You're good. You haven't missed much. We're having issues with boxes. Because, of course we are. Hey! Thank you, Silas. Thank you, man. Wow, that is 1 month shy of 2 years now. Come on. Okay, I can grab it. Can I grid it? Okay, we have got to have some desync, because you guys saw me holding that. And I bet Wade didn't see me holding it. So it's probably not even moving for him. And now I can't put this away. Ooh, something is going on. You know, Scott, that's a good question. Very gently. Whoa, sudden face. Yeah, we have got to. Here's the thing, Scott. If the cargo would grid, I wouldn't have to toss it around so much. This is gonna go bad. Yeah, Silas. I'll take me a drink while I wait for the ship to go down.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, we'll store that. Well, we might have to wait for it to come back up now. Really? How many years have we got this bug now? I mean, Scorpio, I could be.
Welcome to the ASOP.
All right, let's try that
Vehicle
again.
System.
All right, bring that back up.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle. Please visit us.
Let's see if that's gridded now. Is this what I get for getting greedy and trying to do 2 jobs at once? Even though I should easily be able to? Yeah, there's a loose box. I can hear it. Sly, that's what we're gonna find out. Exactly what we're gonna find out. I don't hear it anymore. Is it gridded? Did it go? Do we have a McGriddle? All right. Looks like we are kosher. Good to go. All right, let's do it then. Oh no, Gutierrez, what kind of stuff is on there? You know, Scott, I believe that. Granted, I also believed Answer the Call 2016. Days, not weeks. We'll fix the economy. Not a cash grab.
Launch complete.
Exactly, Ganja. It's the little wins. It's definitely the little wins.
Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Definitely the little wins. That's it, Silas. It just works. Well, Gutierrez, you probably wouldn't be able to read it unless you either scanned it inside a ship or picked it up with a tractor beam. For some reason, you can't just read the side of the box. Are they ever gonna let me jump here? Come on.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, new guy. I'll try that once I get down here. Man, I don't even care about Squadron 42. Like, it's nice, but that's not the part that I signed up for. Come on. You know, Death, I would like to know that. What makes Squadron 42 so special?
Landing bay.
Yeah, Scott, that's fair. Like, when the game was first announced back in 2012. I passed on it because I wanted more of a multiplayer game. Because while there wasn't really a lot of space games back then, the few that we had were mostly, if not all, single player, except for like Eve. And I wanted a more multiplayer experience, and while I did advertise multiplayer, it was more of a limited scope. Kind of like the whole battle arena back in Tachyon the Fringe. You guys remember Tachyon with Bruce Campbell?
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
So once they announced they had expanded multiplayer, I was like, you know what? Now I'll give them money.
Docking request incoming.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%. Engines offline.
Yeah, we get some doors open. There we go. Oh, thank you, Raymond. It's good to be back in our corp. Alright. Let's send down all the silicon first. Dob, you're good, man. It happens. Let's see. Maybe I have to put this away. Oh, it does tell you. Look at that. What do you know? Good call out there, guy. Open before I landed. Okay. Yeah, that door does not open at all from the outside or inside. Feels like. There we go. All right. They'll stay open. Yeah, it's like the caterpillar is really poorly catered to. Really poorly catered to. Giving myself so much room. I don't know why I'm trying to get organizational with this. We'll just send it all down. Oh, you're the problem box. Thank goodness. Okay, nobody touched that box. Oh yeah, Dom. Sadly it does. Sometimes it might pop back into the area, but if it fell through the floor like at a freight elevator, you're probably hosed. Oh, gold, that'd be nice. Kind of makes me want to get the tractor out, but I don't think I'm going to. Man, guy, good luck driving the thing around without knocking yourself over or dying. Come on. There we go. You guys remember that fun bug where you could load like almost any type of ammo into like the shotguns? You could have like the shotgun railgun that didn't go anywhere, or the shotgun Nerf gun, or shotgun grenade launcher. Those were good times. And sadly, after we finish this mission off, I'm going to have to depart. I'm not going to promise anything, but there's a slight chance I'll be back later tonight. Because Ara History Untold came out today. And although 4X games weren't the most exciting to watch, I really want to play it. You know what? Our take home for the day is not that great either. Nope. Lego.
Torpedo burrito.
Aw, gold. Thank you, gold. Thank you, Ed. I don't know. You might get bored. I don't know how you feel about 4X games. Oh yeah, Dom. I've got that on my list too. I've been waiting to see that. Biker, you cannot. That's the only pay to win right there. Is that you cannot buy Nerf guns in game. Well, I mean, you can loot them. Missing a 2 SCU box. I mean, gold some people do. Like, I know Rhino doesn't like turn-based games. You know, I may have turned it in with the there was a 2 SCU earlier. I may have just got swept up with the silicon. Yeah, Gutierrez, I've played a lot of it. It's quite fun, although the economy system needs a little bit more of a rebalance. Which I think it got today, actually. Yes, Scott, that's fair. That's fair. What was I gonna check? Contracts. Oh no, I sent it down. And it looks like it didn't take. Maybe it'll pop back up on here. Oh no. And that stupid monkey from Rise of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes said, "Oh, oh no, no." Yep, it ate it. It took it. It ate it, but it didn't count it. Oh no. Well, let's see how badly that's going to set us back. All right, so I'm right here. I'm going to put my finger on my screen so I can see exactly where I am. And we submit. Wow, that actually knocked me back. That knocked me back. That knocked me back just a little bit. So, turns out, if you share it, you get almost no rep. But if you submit it, then they'll hit you for the full knockback. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Well. Thank you, John. I appreciate that monkey meme. It works out quite well.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Unlike
system.
missions in Star Citizen. Alright. You two can run each other over in a different hangar. I appreciate the assistance for today, though. Oh no. I don't want that thing going with my caterpillar. But alright. Sadly, I must hang it up here. There is a slim chance, keyword here, slim chance, that I will be back later tonight. And if I am, it will be Ara History Untold. And I won't be doing good, but I will be doing it, so I will catch you guys. Oh, dog. Thank you, man. Thank you. So much. Thank you. Guy, Wade, thanks for coming along and helping out. Thank you so much for that. I might go get me an icy. Take me a quick nap, do some din-dins, and then play some Ara. So I want you guys to take care of yourselves. Be careful out in the trucking lanes. Things will separate you from your boxes. Mostly bad inventory keeping. Great elevator, I'm looking at you. But take care of yourselves. Drink some water, and as always, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.